Hey guys, it's Fairytale Fridays and Makeup with me, Mandy. Hope you guys had a fantastic week, made good choices. I think I did mostly. Probably not, so I'm telling you guys too, and I'm not even sure if I did. But we're doing another, make sure mine's upside down, I've been known to do that. Another fairy tale out of my son's 3-minute take-along book. Today we are going to be doing one that cracked me the heck up. It was The Emperor's New Clothes. I laughed incredibly too hard at this. I think it's because I'm so easily amused. That and when I read fairy tales now, I don't know why I put myself in them sometimes, and I know it sounds really weird, but I am such an expressionate person. So when I think about like this story and I think about like the things that happen in the story, I'm like, there's no way my face would hide this whatsoever. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the story. Hit that like button if you like what you see. Subscribe. I'm going to have some more videos coming soon of just different content and stuff like that. If you guys have any suggestions or anything you want to see, let me know. Leave it in the comments below. But hope you guys enjoy this look and keep watching. Okay, I don't know what's going on with my hair today, but I wanted to apologize in advance before we get started. It is definitely, it's in a, what is this? Apologies in advance before the story gets started, just to let you know. So I will not even lie to you guys, this story cracked me up. I don't know why. Maybe it's just I'm more easily amused in my old age. So the story is about an emperor. Clearly it's called The Emperor's New Clothes. And the emperor was basically your classic narcissist. He loved himself, but he loved clothes. He loved looking at himself in clothing. He was very well known for his clothing. And he was very well known to have a lot of mirrors around, so he could always just like, just be walking down the hall. Hey. Like looking at himself in the mirror all the time. So that was pretty much what the emperor was known for throughout the land. Side note, what is it? How did fairy tales come up with this whole term of faraway land? Like, I don't understand. Like, especially when they never really actually say like where like these stories take place. Like, how far is far? Like, I'm in North Carolina, so are they talking like South Carolina? Are they talking like California? That did not come out right. Words are hard. Are they talking about California? Are they talking about like Australia? Are they talking about like what is a faraway land? Like, how far is far? I know word travels fast, but like, they say that in a small town, not faraway lands. So, just a side note, that's probably not important. So word spread to a faraway land about the emperor's love for expensive clothing and fine things. And two thieves who apparently live in this faraway land caught the word and decided to travel to where the emperor lived. So they travel and disguise themselves as two tailors or clothing makers. So they disguise themselves as two clothing makers. So the thieves are welcomed into the castle or the kingdom or whatever palace. And they even said in the story that the thieves were very clever. And they are not kidding. So they told the emperor, basically, they said, we have this one-of-a-kind special fabric that only fools cannot see. So I had to think about that for a second myself, because I won't lie, my blonde runs deep, even though it's fake. And so they're like, so basically if you're like a very smart, genius man, you can see this fabric. So, and the emperor's like, sweet, something one of a kind, amazingly wonderful. It's for me, I gotta have it. So this is where the funny part comes in. So the thief like leans into his bag to pull out this magical fabric, and apparently gives this Oscar-winning performance because he makes it look like he actually pulls fabric out of his bag, and clearly he's not pulling anything out of his bag. And the emperor, like, in his head is like, oh crap, I must be a fool because I can't see anything. But of course, being the narcissist he is, can't let them know that. So he's like, holy moly, this is like the best stuff I've ever seen in my life. This is amazing. It's beautiful. I must have an outfit or a suit or whatever made from this fabric. So the thieves are like, cha-ching, got it. Okay, sorry, that was a little much. But, you know, of course, they were like, yep, we're about to get paid. So the thieves, of course, got like the emperor's measurements and all this other stuff and started to work on his amazing suit or outfit or whatever. And after a few days of working, the royal minister like comes into wherever the thieves are working, and they never say their names. That's why I just keep referring to them as thieves. Walks in and is like perplexed because he himself cannot see this magical fabric. So he's like, well, crap, I must be a fool also. But of course he like can't say that. So he's like, doing good, guys, you know, keep up the hard work. The thieves were milking this, guys. They were like milking it for everything it was worth. They were like, hey, minister, can you go get us some like something to eat? Like, we're starving. We've been working day and night on this wonderful piece of clothing. And the minister's like, well, they have been working awfully hard apparently, so yeah, I'll go get you some food, you know. And so again, he wasn't going to say anything because he didn't want to be taken a fool, which is hilarious to me. I don't know why I find this so amusing. I think I'm the only one. So as the minister like goes to get the food or whatever, he goes and tells the emperor, oh, I just checked on the tailors, and your suit is looking great, by the way, so you're gonna be looking sharp. And the emperor's like, I know, I'm gonna be like the best dressed emperor in the land. And everyone's still just, you know, thinking that they see this wonderful, beautiful fabric, and it's not there. Shh, it's a secret. So finally, after so many days, the amazingly wonderful, invisible, magical fabric suit is done. And the emperor calls for a like citywide parade for everyone to be able to see his new outfit. So the word had spread already throughout like the whole town that, you know, these two tailors should come into town, and they had this magic fabric that if you're a fool, you can't see it, but if you're like this wonderful person, you can see it. So when the emperor announces this parade to be able to see his new outfit made from this fabric, the townspeople are definitely intrigued, and they're like, heck yeah, let's front row and center, let's make it. So the whole town gathers, and the emperor is like in his underwear, just strutting his stuff down the city streets, you know, just like, I'm the best. Look at my new outfit. How cool am I? Strutting his stuff down the street. And, you know, the townspeople, apparently just like the emperor and the minister, don't want to feel like they're fools. So they're all just like doing the oohs and the ah and you look fly, they're imp. And leave it to kids, because kids will say the darndest things, and they will say the first thing that comes to their mind. And it is literally a child who literally just goes, dude, he's in his underwear. And that's when the townspeople all kind of realize, yep, he is. And it turns into a big, just full-on laugh fest, which I don't blame him for. So after like the kid like basically yells out, hey, he's in his underwear. So in the original like fairy tale that I found online, it said that the emperor was like, didn't care. He just kept like strutting stuff like, if I'm here, I'm gonna own it. So he just kept walking and was like, nope, I'm in an invisible suit. And so he just kept strutting stuff and walking down through the town. But of course in the book, the 3-Minute Fairy Tale book, it said he embarrassingly runs back to the palace and is super embarrassed, clearly, because he's been walking in a parade in his underwear. Like, walk of shame, basically, you know. So I never found out, like, what happened to the thieves. It doesn't say, and, like, when I try to, like, look it up online, like, nothing really ever is said. I'm assuming probably not good things happen to the thieves. However, in the 3-minute fairy tale book, it basically says the little boy who like yelled out, "Hey, he's in his underwear." The emperor was like, so they called him the honest boy, and the emperor was like, "Hey, you know what? You were so great that we're going to actually make you what did they call him? A junior minister." I was like, "What is it?" I can't remember. A junior minister. So he actually like got a job, and I'm like, "See, there you go. You're honest. You got a job." So that was a plus, I guess. Okay, guys. Moral of the story: don't be an idiot. No, but seriously, like we live in an age, I know, where it's so hard, like to just want the best of everything that you see, or like you want the newest and the best, or the upgraded version, or this or that. Just be thankful for the things that you have. Be honest, be kind. I know, like you said, like it's so hard. I know we live in an age where you're honestly just judged by like the things that you have a lot of the times, and like the way you look and things like that, and it's hard, and I get it. I mean, especially it's hard on your self-esteem. I'm guilty of it too. I go on Instagram, I go on Facebook, I go on YouTube, I go and I just see like all these other people doing things so much better than I feel like I do it, and it's hard because you get in a mindset of I want the best, or I want to do something better. But you know what, guys? You are who you are. If we were all meant to be the same, this would be a very boring world. Like, God made us all different for a reason. And if you don't believe in God, then that's your own thing. But you know what? Believe in it whatever you want to. But what I'm getting at is, like I said, we're all meant to be different. We're not all meant to be the same. Like I said, if we were the same, could you just imagine, like, if every single person in the world, if every man, or every single man or every single woman was exactly the same, this world would suck. Like, this would be such a boring world, and so, just be thankful for like the things you have, and just be smart about things. But have a good weekend. Everybody make amazing choices. I hope you all enjoyed it. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you want. I'm here every Friday telling you guys a fairy tale, doing some makeup. You guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week and weekend, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.